Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dumebi Lea. If this is your first time checking me out, please be sure to subscribe and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. So I'm back today with another tutorial, and it's a gele tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to tie the now trending and very popular V gele. It's called the V gele because the beginning of the gele, the front of the gele, which is close to the hairline, crosses in such a way that it forms a kind of V. So the fabric I'm using today is called the Asooke, and this Asooke is 4 layers. 4 layers tends to give you a fuller gele as opposed to the 3 layers that are more common to find. So to begin the gele, I'm going to be holding the gele in such a way that it will be in a 70-30 fashion. By 70-30, I mean like a longer part of the gele will be on my right hand side and the shorter part, which is like 30% of the gele, will be on the left hand side. So that's what 70-30 means, just in case you don't know. So I'm going to be forming some pleats first of all before I place it on my model's head, and I have prepared my model by doing her makeup first of all, and then I've brushed her edges using edge control to make sure that the edges lay properly. So now I've formed about 5 pleats, and then I'll be taking this and placing it behind my model's head. So coming from the back with the 70 on my right hand and the 30 on my left hand, I will just place the gele from behind her head, bringing it forward and then arranging my pleats to make sure that they lay properly. You have to ensure that your pleats are arranged in such a way that they are not too far from each other. The distance between one pleat to the other should be relatively the same, because that makes the gele look more beautiful and professionally done. This is a very detailed tutorial, guys. I didn't skip a lot of steps. I wanted you guys to really see the way it is done, to get it like into the nitty-gritty so that you can really understand how it's done. And believe me, it's not so hard. All you need is practice. So at this point that I've arranged the initial pleats, I'm going to take that 70 behind her head, and the model is going to hold it for me with her hand while I attend to the 30 part of the gele. You can see why this is called the 30 part, because it is short compared to the other hand, which is way longer, called the 70 part of the gele. So now I'm going to be forming a few pleats on this 30 parts. And mind you, the 70 part crossed just right above her ear. It doesn't go below the ear to the earlobe like the way it does on the right hand side. So I crossed it below. I crossed it behind her left ear. So now I just crossed the 30 part on top of the 70 part, and I'm still arranging my pleats to make sure that the layers or the pleats are well arranged. I'm going to be using some pins. This particular step is optional. You don't have to use pins if you don't want to, but I just wanted to use pins to give it an extra hold. And you place the pins in such a way that it doesn't go directly. It doesn't go vertically into towards the model's skull. I don't know how to explain this, but you have to be careful with the pins so that it doesn't. But the Asooke is a thick material anyway, so it shouldn't affect her skull. She shouldn't feel any pinch. So now that I've secured that 30 part on top of the 70, I'm going to go back to my 70. I just collected it from her, and now I'm creating some pleats to make it easier for me. So I'll create a couple of pleats. I think I created about maybe 6 or 7 pleats, and now I'm placing it on top of that 30. Now you have to use your finger to flatten the 30 side, the pleat on the 30 side, so that it lays perfectly. Then now I'm going to begin to arrange my pleats one after the other. So you arrange the pleats at different points on the head, and you keep following the pleats through from the middle down towards her neck to make sure that every pleat begins and ends in an orderly manner or in an orderly fashion. I hope I'm making sense, guys. So still following the pleats through as I'm progressing down towards the other ear. So now that I've pleated down to the back of her other ear, close to her neck, I'm going to go behind her and still arrange my pleats very well, like so. You take your pleats one by one. Then I'm going to be taking that other end, taking it up towards the 30, where I tucked in the 30. Normally, you should be able to tie it with that end of the 30, but I didn't have any end coming out from where I tucked in the 30. So instead of tying, I'm going to use a pin to secure it. Now, the thing about the V-gele is because of the way the V-gele is tied, it's not knotted at the back, it's knotted by the side there. And V-gele tends not to be as firm on the head as the normal round gele that you knot at the back is supposed to be. So bear that in mind. It's not going to be as tight and as firm, but it's still going to be able to hold. You can still, be confident that your gele is not going to fall off. So now that I've secured that with a pin, I'm coming back now to arrange my pleats. So I'm pulling it out to give me more space to work with. Now, if you observe, you can see that the left fan of my gele is kind of short. That's why it doesn't come round to go behind her back so that I can easily tuck it in. So at this point, I have to, if you have a gele like this that's not so long, this is what you can do. That's what I'm showing you right there. You can use a pin now to give it that round shape. You just hold it at several points and make sure that it gives you a round shape. You can see what I'm doing right there. So I'll keep pinning it at strategic points to hold the gele in a round shape. Yes, so you can see that it looks rounded finally. This is what it looks like in front. So now I'm just adjusting the front, and then behind I'm just going to fold that extra flap to expose just the middle of her hair, maybe to give it enough space for like a ponytail to just come out. But whenever you're tying the gele, you want to tuck your hair in. If your hair is long, you don't want it dropping down your back because it alters the beauty of the gele, in my own opinion. So you can just allow a little bit of your ponytail to peek, but not, the ponytail shouldn't drop. So now this is the finished look, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, to give this video a thumbs up, and share to your friends, guys. I love it when you guys share. Also, don't forget to comment. Let me know what kind of videos you want to see next, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.